All right, so let's talk about Google Ads and how to actually run them the right way, how to actually run Google Ads that are effective for real estate marketing. So real estate leads, that's the name of the game. Whether you're looking for real estate buyers or real estate sellers, Google Ads is one of the most effective ways to generate those types of clients. However, if you do not know how to run Google Ads, that's problematic. And in this video, I'm gonna give you the exact blueprint to follow in order to run Google Ads the right way. This is the very same blueprint that we use with our real estate agents that join us in the Agent First group, and also the agents that we work with from the agency side. This is the exact same process that we follow. Step number one is you need to understand your targeting. Understand where it is geographically that you're targeting, and also understand the individual that you're trying to communicate with. Understand the needs of that actual person that will ultimately buy a house with you or sell their home with you. And please, please, please do not take this as a given. Do not take this as an assumption that you already know who you're working with. Unless you've done this exercise in the past, chances are you're speaking in generalities. Now, I'm not trying to point the finger at anybody, but 90% of the time with the agents that we work with, there's no understanding of who you're actually targeting. You're just wanting to work with that next client, and there's nothing wrong with that. However, when we're talking about Google Ads, Google will gladly take your money. And let me repeat that. Google will gladly take your money. They are going to give you some engagement. They're going to give you some clicks. They're going to get you some activity. But at the end of the day, they're not guaranteeing results. Nobody can. So if you're not clear on who you're targeting, you may get all the clicks in the world. You may get a lot of impressions. However, if you're not getting clients, you're wasting your money. So start by understanding your target audience and then build from there. You're going to find that understanding your audience, that's the catalyst. That's the foundation of the entire campaign. If you miss this part, you're running campaigns on sand. You're not building them on stone. You're not building them on something solid. So you may find the campaign that you launched works okay, but the moment that you try to do some tweaks and do some this, do some that, you're going to find that they're just going to crater, and you're not going to be able to sustain that success long term. Now, once you have your targeting in place and understand where you're going to market and also who you're going to market to, next, it's important to identify the offer that you're making. It's important that you identify what's going to prompt those people that are going to see your ads to get that click and give you their contact information. What value do you bring to them? Because if the only message that you have with your Google Ads is use me because I'm the best, use me because I'm the top realtor, even though that may not be the case, use me because I'm a real estate agent, if that is your messaging, be prepared to spend thousands of dollars and get very little engagement and very few leads, because there you're just in a shouting match. You're competing against the people that have much deeper pockets than you, that are billion-dollar companies, and you're not standing out. So bring a valuable offer to the marketplace. Bring something that you would actually click for. Bring something that you, as a real estate agent, as a working professional in the industry, even you would find value in. And only you are gonna know that offer, because it does vary across the markets. This is something that we have to do some heavy research every single time we launch ads for our agents. Now, it could be something like a calculator. It could be a cheat sheet. It could be a list of homes that are unique to the area. Something like that is going to work, but it just depends on the market that you're in. Again, you need to do some research. And then step number 3 is identify where you're driving the traffic to, because it matters. Are you driving the traffic to a website? Are you driving the traffic to a landing page? What needs to be on that website or that landing page to prompt the action? What needs to be there? And chances are, if you've done your homework to now and understand who you're marketing to and what you're offering them, those 2 items alone are going to dictate the type of website or landing page or even app you need in order to fulfill and meet the needs of your client. Now, regardless if you use a WordPress website, if you use Squarespace, if you use Wix, if you use a landing page generator, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, you need to be able to track the people that go to your website. So you need to install your Google tag. Now, I have several videos in this very channel that speak about the Google tag, so I'll make sure that I link it up here, that shows you how to actually install your Google tag, because it matters. The reason that this is so important is that once you install your Google tag and heck, even your Facebook pixel, you're able to retarget to those individuals that at least landed on your website or on your landing page for a split second. Now you're following them across the internet, and that is powerful. And then step number 4 is when you finally get to your ads. This is when you actually create the ad copy. Now, I have another video right here that gives you the exact ad copies that I use, but now you have the entire blueprint. Now you have the system to make Google Ads effectively, because we've talked about different items. We've talked about who we're targeting, so our target audience. We've talked about what your offer is going to be, and we've also talked about where you're sending the traffic to. So now we can craft that perfect ad. So knowing what you know now take a step back. And if you did your job right, you are placing your ads in front of the right people. You're speaking to them directly because you know who they are and you know what they need. So you're placing that ideal offer right in front of them. And then number 3, you are just facilitating the exchange of information with the right landing page, with the right website, with the right app. That is just a way of collecting the information. So if you put all of that together, you're running some great Google Ads.